What are some of the things that you look for when you're evaluating the performance of the Chief Risk Officer?
Well, I think the performance of the Chief Risk Officer and the performance of the risk management program go hand in hand, right? And historically, the board or management would say the Chief Risk Officer accomplished certain objectives, so qualitative milestones, right? Did they put in a new system, a new reporting? Did he or she put in a good risk policy, right? So qualitative milestones. The second thing that historically companies would look for would be the lack of negative things, right? We didn't have a surprise in terms of losses or an incident or regulatory issue. But I think qualitative milestones and negative proofs are necessary but insufficient, right? You might have these things, but it doesn't tell you that what's there is working effectively. So I think you need to add feedback loops, right, that we've talked about. You also have to think about whether or not the Chief Risk Officer is building a risk organization that's going to move the company forward, and there's good succession planning. If something happens to the Chief Risk Officer, whether he or she leaves the company or get promoted, making sure there's deep talent underneath that person. And ultimately, what's the risk culture of the organization? Do we have a positive risk culture in terms of the way people behave? And also, to what degree risk management is not an overlaid or quarterly or annual process, to what degree the Chief Risk Officer is able to integrate risk management into the business decisions of the organization.